What's up, boxing world? It's the Oscar Show, boxing around the ring. We back again with another episode. So the pay-per-view buys are in. Looks like Errol Spence and Terrance Crawford did about 700,000 buys in pay-per-view. That's about $63 million just from the pay-per-view buys. So kudos to those guys, making their money. Not trying to count anybody's pockets, you know what I'm saying? But that's a good chunk of change, right? Well, that's not even change. That's a good chunk. That's what we're going to call that's a good chunk. That's not even including ticket sales. So they definitely made some bank on this fight. Hopefully they get, a nice portion of that. Now, regarding the rematch, let's get into that. Because a lot of you boxing fans are really talking crazy. You're against the rematch so much, you're talking crazy. Like it's never been done before. Like rematches have never been given to elite champions who lost. I don't get it. If Errol is good to go, his health is good, he checks out, then why not give that man the benefit of the doubt? Yes, Crawford, put something on him in that fight, But hey, it can happen. He's never seen a style like Crawford's before. He's never seen a style like that before. We've seen Errol Spence box. Let's not forget when he boxed Mikey Garcia up. He boxed him up. So Errol Spence can box. I don't know what was up with his power that day, but we're not going to sit here and act like Errol Spence doesn't have power. He may not have been, knocking people out, but he's been breaking them. He's been breaking bones. So if you ask me, that's power and will. I don't know what was up with him that night. He seemed a little off. I've heard all the rumors and seen all the, lives and, comments on him being like drained and whatnot. His strength coach just didn't do a good job. Him running up this mountain in Las Vegas, 5 miles or whatever. Hey, I don't, who knows what contributed to Errol Spence's performance that night. But what I do know is that man deserves another shot if he wants it and he is physically able to do it. If he passes the test and nothing's wrong with him neurologically or, physically in his body, he's good to go. How are you boxing fans against the rematch? Simply judging from the fact of the first fight. Now, if Crawford does that to him twice, it is what it is. Now, do I think that's going to be the case? I do not. I think Errol Spence is smart enough and his coach is smart enough to figure some things out. Whether they lose or not the next fight, I'm pretty sure, I would hope, I should say, that Errol's performance would be much better than their first fight. And he is an elite champion. Let's not act like elite champions have never been given rematches. You got too many examples, that you can pick from. And you'll see like, hey, if an elite champion loses, usually they get a rematch no matter how they lose. And I'm not trying to talk about like Canelo. All right. I'm talking about dogs who want to be numero uno. They're probably going to exercise a rematch. I don't care if they got knocked out in the first round. Rematch. Now, if Errol took too much damage from the first fight, I'm sure his team will make whatever decision is best for his health. And I'm sure Errol will too. But if Errol is okay, expect a rematch. You can expect it. Why would you want anything less from Errol Spence, from an elite champion? Why would you expect anything less? When you look at history of elite champions, they almost all the time want a rematch. Look at Deontay Wilder. That man fought Tyson Fury 3 times. And in my opinion, they cheated him in the first fight. I think Tyson Fury was out in that first fight. When a man gets knocked to the canvas and he's laying there stiff as a bird, you wave it off and you get the smelling sauce. If a man hits the canvas and does like this is what Tyson Fury did. He went back down. You call it. When has a fighter got up, fell back down, and the ref kept... No. It's usually called. So, if Deontay Wilder has it in him, why would you expect anything less from Errol Spence? I don't understand. I expected a rematch from either fighter. From either fighter, I expected a rematch, no matter how they lost. Now, if the fighter sustained too much damage and they can't go on to, produce a rematch, that's totally different. But if that fighter is healthy and good to go, you can expect a rematch. 9 out of 10 times, you can expect a rematch, especially if the money was good and they made the money. And don't act like you ain't gonna buy the fight. You're gonna buy it. I don't care what you say. You're gonna buy it. It's Errol Spence and Terrance Crawford. You're gonna buy the fight. Stop playing. We just want Errol Spence and Terrance Crawford to be healthy and sound when it's all said and done. These guys are risking their lives to entertain us in order to be able to provide for their families and loved ones. That's it. End of discussion. That's all I got for right now. I will be back with some more content for all of you boxing fans out there. Stay tuned, like, subscribe. Peace. I'm out.